So hello everyone, welcome to SRBPS classes. Myself Anshul Singhal, and today's topics are. So hello everyone, today we will start a very important chapter of class 10, that is electricity. And it is of 8 to 10 marks in your board exam. So it is very important to understand this chapter. And today we will discuss two important topics, that is electric current and electric charge. So I am making a very easy electric circuit with one cell battery, which you have studied in your junior standards also. So what is in it? I have connected, this is wire, right? And this is what? A single celled battery, and this is switch, right? So we will talk about electric circuits later on. Here why I am talking about electric circuit, to understand these two things very nicely, right? I am adding an electrical appliance over here, right? Suppose this is a bulb, this is a bulb, and which is in glowing state, right? So now we will understand what is electric current and what is electric charge. Right. So here we can say the current is flowing, right? Because of which this bulb is glowing. And in normal days, in normal life also, we see that what do we say? Like electricity is in the particular appliance, it is reaching to it because it is working, right? If we on any switch from our home, we see that it immediately starts working. So we say that due to the electricity it is working. So the point is, what is electricity? Electricity is actually what? It is movement of electric current. Right? And what is movement of electric current? That could be understand only when we understand electric charge. So first of all, we have to understand what is electric charge. What happens in our atmosphere? Numerous charges are there, right? And they are moving arbitrary. They are moving anywhere, but we see that these charges are moving arbitrary, but we see that due to these charges electric current is not produced, है ना? इन charges की वजह से कोई electric current produce नहीं हो रहा. But when these charges move in a perfect path, see, thus words are very important to understand. When these electrical charges moves in a perfect path from in a particular direction, then electric current is produced. Let me take one more example. Suppose I take an example of a tanky, right? A tanky is there which consists of water, and this tank is completely filled with water, connected through a pipe to a tanky which is very low with water, which has very less water. So we can understand what will happen over here. See, the water is in this tank also, water is here also, but the point is, this water will start flowing now from a high region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. यहाँ पर जहाँ पर पानी ज़्यादा है, वहाँ से वो lower region की तरफ flow करना शुरू करेगा, right? Similarly, we can understand, suppose this is a place where too much charges are there, right? They are moving here and there. But when they move unidirectionally in a particular path, then they produce current. Right? So what happens in an electric circuit? This negative terminal is of higher concentration. It consists charges, and what kind of charges it is? It is negative charges, because it is negative terminal, right? And from this negative terminal, what happens, as it is having higher concentration of charges tends to flow and reaches to this positive terminal, and due to the movement of this charge, electric current is produced. Yes, and electric current is produced in the opposite direction of the charge. It is moved, so if it is moving in this direction, so we can understand electric current is moving in the opposite direction, in the opposite direction, right? So we can understand electric current is produced from positive to negative terminal, and the electric charges are flow from negative to positive terminal. And what is, how electric current is produced? We can understand electric current is produced due to the movement of charges, due to the movement of charges from where to where, from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, region of higher concentration to lower concentration. So if we have to define, if we have to define what is electric charge, so what do we say? Electric charge is equal to number of flow of electrons, number of flow of electrons. As I have already told you, this electric charges are negatively charged, these are negatively charged, so we are using a term electrons over here, right? Is it fine, everyone? So this is electric charge, right? And is this electric charge is denoted by Q, it is denoted by Q, right? And it is measured, measured means its unit is coulomb, coulomb, and this is unit, and it is coulomb is in short form, it would be written as C. Yes, so what is electric charge? Electric charge is number of flow of electrons, and it is denoted by Q, and its unit is coulomb, that is C, right? Now we will understand what is current, electric current. Electric current is what? It is rate of flow of charge, rate of flow of charge. What is rate? What is rate? When anything, any quantity is divided by with respect to time, then that is charge. So that is so if we talk about current over here, we can understand what is electric charge. Electric charge is flow of electrons. So what is current? When these charges are flowing at a particular rate, then we can call it current is produced, right? As we can see in this circuit, when these charges are flowing from negative to positive terminal with respect to time, है ना, कितना चार्ज फ्लो किया कितने टाइम के अंदर, अगर ये बताने को बोलेंगे तो दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. Electric current is denoted by I, right? It is denoted by I, and its unit is ampere, and this ampere is denoted by A. This unit is denoted by ampere A. So from these two things, electric charge, electric current and electric charge, we will generate two formulas which are very important. The very first one is according to Coulomb. So as we know that what is Coulomb, what is electric charge, it is equal to number of flow of electrons. So I will write N, that is number, and E, that is electrons, right? So this is your very first formula, right? Here N is means number of electrons, and one electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulombs. This is the value of this one electron, right? So we will do a question on it. We will do, first of all, let me tell you another formula, and the second formula is, as we have studied, current is what? Rate of flow of charge, right? So current is denoted by I, and charge is flowing with respect to time, right? This is the second formula. These two formulas we have to memorize. So now we will do a question. We will do a question on electric charge. So this question is regarding, here we have to calculate when 1 coulomb of charge is is there in the circuit, then calculate the number of flow of electrons. So what we have to do here, we have to calculate what we have to calculate when 1 coulomb of charge is flowing, is there in a circuit, right, is flowing in a circuit, then the number of flow of electrons are how much. So the question is, we will use very first formula that we have studied, that is Q is equal to Ne. Here coulomb charges are given, that is 1, and we have to calculate number of electrons. This we have to calculate, as we know that E is actually 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19, right? So N will be equal to 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19, which will be equal to 6.25 into 10 raised to the power 18 electrons, right? So now we can understand this question. All right, so in next class we will study further about the further topics. Well, okay, thank you very much.